Hello, my friends. For today's reading, we are looking at a masculine who is on a journey towards it, on a divine journey, on a spiritual awakening journey. The card that is the basis or the focal point of this reading is right here. It is the Hierophant. Now, in most decks, the Magician is shown with one hand up and one hand down, meaning as above, so below. In this deck, you can see that the Hierophant has that position. So I'm reading this particular Hierophant in this particular deck differently than I normally would. So normally this is the card of the status quo, the forces of the status quo. Religion, it can be a mentor, but somebody or something that's trying to keep things sort of the same. And perhaps you are trying to balance your spiritual awakening with your very strong desire to keep your life the same. That is always, I shouldn't say always, but for most people who experience a spiritual awakening, that is the greatest roadblock. You don't want to change, you don't want to give up everything, you don't want to become a new person, and that produces a lot of unnecessary, or at least avoidable, pain. But your main cards, sorry, this should be up here. So we had the Five of Swords. This is a lot of, normally I say self-sabotage. In this case, I'm also getting self-deception, which is very, very common. Then we have the Seven of Swords, again, lies, betrayal, secrets, secrets that will really harm you. And finally, the need for a new perspective. Now, this is a very interesting thing. So the Hanged Man means you need to stop and pause. You need to look at things differently in order to change all of this. So while there may be people around you who are very toxic, who do not have your best interests in mind, are probably just very selfish, honestly. What is your role in this? Why do you have these people around you? Why are you hanging on to them, right? You have the Hierophant, the status quo. You're being called to change, to become someone much greater than you are now. And it is worth the effort to make this leap, but you are refusing to do that. Here we have the word reflection. This is also a major arcana card of reflection, of taking the time to stop and think, look at things differently. You're missing something. You're missing a lot. Next we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is the beginning, the root, perhaps only the seed of manifesting the life that you desire, the physical 3D life that you desire. It can take a very long time for that seed to flower and be harvested. Flower, fruit, and then be harvested, I should say. And right now, you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles is about making the investment, doing the work, putting in the effort to start. Okay? So if you look at it in terms of gardening or farming, we're talking about preparing the seed bed, selecting the seeds, planting them in the proper locations, the proper depth, making sure they get the correct amount of light and water, and doing the weeding. So it's really tedious. There's no immediate reward. The rewards are a long way off. It's the initial investment, and it's made in the hope of a return, but there's no guarantee, which is probably something else you're struggling with. And then finally we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So, your friends and community are very, very important to you. You are very concerned about how they see you. You want to look good in their eyes. And bear in mind, these are your friends and community, okay? This is what you are valuing at the moment. Instead of your spiritual awakening, you are valuing highly these people, things, situations that are undermining you. Right here we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is a lack of reciprocity. So you are putting all kinds of effort into keeping things the same, into looking good for your friends and community. You're very, very, very concerned about what they will think about all of this. And what are they giving back to you? Lies, deception, secrets that will harm you? Because these are not reciprocal, healthy relationships. Your desire for this does not match up with anything else in this reading, except possibly this. All right, so that's where you are right now. Let's see if there's anything else that you should know. I'm going to try the wisdom of the Oracle. What does the Oracle, the Divine, have to say to you through the Oracle about the choices that you are making right now? Oh my gosh. You've met someone. All right, you've met someone and it is disrupting your life, everything. All right, the number 41 may be relevant to you, significant to you. Soulmates, essential meanings, harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. I'm guessing this is not harmonious, and it is not fitting in with the rest of your life at all. The Oracle's message: you are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Not these others. These are not going to help you transform. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you towards them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially, too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom right now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. So someone has entered your life recently. And this, although it probably doesn't seem like it, because I doubt they fit into your current lifestyle or friends circle, It probably does not seem like a gift right now. But they are there to help you become healthier, happier, and yes, more spiritually awakened, most likely. Let's just check and see. Oh yeah. What you need to know about this is healing, which is unsurprising. So the Star card is a connection to the divine. It's confirming that this is a soul connection. And this person may present as a harvest of stones. In most decks, it's a King of Pentacles. One of the advantages of this deck is the lack of gender, because regardless of the name or the person pictured on the card, tarot has no gender. You can, whether the person or the name is male or female, makes no difference. You can be male or female, and it still applies to you or this person. So it's a very strong connection. It can't be broken because it is divine. And you are not feeling strong enough. So I'm guessing this is really shaking your world. No wonder the Hierophant came out. You're doing a lot of thinking. Changing internally, perhaps. Your entire worldview is shifting. And you are reevaluating. That's okay. That's a good thing. Your foundation feels very insecure right now. And you are fighting change for all you are worth. You are struggling to hold on. But you need to consider... Wow. So you are the Seed of Stones. You feel very... well, there may be a large age gap between the two of you, or you just feel very immature and undeveloped in some fashion compared to this person. And I'm sure that's causing you to feel very uncomfortable with this relationship, or I'm sorry, connection. It's probably not a relationship at this point. All right, so the goal, or maybe goal is not the right word. The relationship, the connection is supposed to have the effect of causing you to develop, to become more than you are now. Who's the root of thunder? So we have a Knight of Swords in reverse. This would be someone who is very reactive, hot-tempered, harsh, probably pretty nasty when they speak. Could be you, could be somebody around you who has nothing good to say about all of this. This is not someone who will support your going within. I suspect they'll probably ridicule you. And you have a Flower of Wands in reverse. All right, so you have people around you who are not supportive of you going within, looking at yourself, and making changes, which is what you need to do. This is a card of working alone. You should not be sharing this process with other people right now, although you may think that, oh, of course I should talk to my friends about all of this. It's a terrible idea. So you may have someone who is in distorted masculine energy, you have someone who's in distorted feminine energy. They may present as younger or older than you, but they are perhaps manipulative. We have hot-tempered, somebody who speaks very harshly, is very judgmental, as well as somebody who probably engages in emotional blackmail, manipulation. A lot of guilt tripping. All right. Well, ultimately, you have to decide what you're going to do about this situation. I strongly advise you not to fight the divine. The divine has put you two together, and it's so that you can both grow and change and evolve, ascend a spiritual ladder. This is a connection with a spiritual purpose. So, I don't recommend fighting it. Fighting a spiritual awakening is not a good idea because you're going up against the universe. How do you expect to win? Seriously. I don't know what else to tell you. Let's see. Any advice, I guess? I'll try the Jungian Tarot. This is really different. It's technically a tarot deck, but the meanings of the cards are nothing like traditional tarot, so I have to read the book. But considering where you're at, that's probably the best choice for you. How about some advice for the viewer? You are coming across as a bit naive, by the way. Which is unsurprising if you are trusting all these people who do not have your best interests at heart. You have the King of Pentacles, I believe. Sun in Capricorn and Moon in Aries, if those mean anything to you. The responsible father. Independent, assertive, tireless, strong, and uncompromising. Maybe a powerful executive in a large company. Willing to listen, but egocentric and demanding. Always believes himself right. Makes strict demands on others. Has integrity, but may be ruthless and cruel if cornered. Wow. Is that someone in your life? Wow. I guess you do need to know more about them. Is that who you want to be? Oh, this is interesting. You really need to have a different perspective on the people in your life. See right there? Who are they? Who are they really? What is their effect on you, really? You are the only one who can answer that question. All right. And this one. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, the archetype of the mother as Fortuna. Destiny, fate, bonanza, opportunity, increase of wealth, optimism, order, and generosity, love of beauty, great expansiveness and creativity, association with law, religion, and education, social gatherings. Under negative influences, overproduction and gluttony. Is that where your life is now? Overproduction and gluttony? It's also, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune always turns. It's a wheel. So there's good luck and there's bad luck, and neither one will last forever. It is also a reminder that change is inevitable. So if this is, it seems you have a strong father influence that is a negative influence here. And you have the Wheel of Fortune telling you that change is coming. Even if right now it is not a good situation at all. All right. Really, please, please, please try to go with the flow. What are you really hanging on to here? All right. That is my advice to you. Try to go with the flow. Maybe do some meditation so you can figure yourself out a bit. And, you know, it's something you can do quietly, privately. No one else has to know. Because it appears you do not have supportive people around you. Have faith. Good luck.